What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Connecticut's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. There he goes. Open it up. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Texas A&M's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Grab near the marker. It's Weary. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Trying to surge it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Gentry. Touchdown, Aggies! They put the first points on the board.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing.
Texas A&M 7, Uconn 0.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Spins away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff from the gun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On the double. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Here comes the heat. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Uconn offense goes back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen.
Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, Not a good job by this defense.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Uconn, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Jeffrey. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jeffrey. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Working the middle, it's complete. Still running at the 40. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. Oh, it's blocked. And they got it. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Back to pass. It's Gentry. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the catch at the 25. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Huskies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
31, Uconn, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Uconn going back to work on offense. Complete to start this drive. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Reads it, fires complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Got room to work.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Uconn will have to punt it away.
Number 12, in punt formation to kick it away.
Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of room to run. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
38, Uconn, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I'll tell you, when you've watched this guy play the last couple of games, he's putting himself on the short list for every major defensive college football award. He had 3 sacks in his last game. That was just his 2nd sack this game.
Wants to go up top. just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Uconn will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the running back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Quick completion on the out route. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down.
Here we go.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Oh, that's just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the ground, it's Vega. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off the RPO, complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll throw it. Sings it complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Gentry. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
To the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's still running after the move. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Banks. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The corners are walked up tight. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. Bringing the heat. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Took a shot as he threw. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find